What is up, guys? It is TheCitrusPanda here today, and I am coming at you with another League of Legends commentary. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Now, I've got a build here on Blue Ezreal, but I'm not going to be using it today. In fact, I'm going mid lane as Ezreal. So, we'll see how it goes. Ezreal is free this week. He's actually a character that I really enjoy playing. But I only play him when he's free because he is quite expensive, and he's not one of the characters that I have, like, on my to-buy list. And I do have a to-buy list of people I want to buy. I want to buy Rumble, which happens to be 4,800, and I also want to buy Lee Sin, which happens to be 4,800. So, since Ezreal is also 4,800, there's conflicts on my schedule about who I want first, and whenever Ezreal is free, I take advantage of it. Now, I've actually never played him mid lane, so this will be a learning experience. But from what I know, and from what I understand, I don't see how he can't work mid lane. I'm going to start off by building, obviously, these boots to get some movement speed so I can move around mid lane, because Ezreal's movement speed from the beginning is pretty bad, let's be honest. I think bottom lane is going to leash. I don't think I have to leash at all. I think I should probably start getting farm, although we are getting some enemies down here. And I'm not really sure what the enemy team comp really is. If we take a look, ours looks pretty normal. I mean, we got Nara top lane, Caitlyn and Blitzcrank bottom, Zinja jungle, and then we've got me mid, which is a little bit of a a niche pick, maybe, I don't know. But their team is kind of all over the place. I'm guessing Draven's going bottom, and maybe like a Xerath support or something. Jay's top lane, Fizz mid lane, but it could go any direction. Jax is obviously jungling, and Draven's probably going mid. But at this point, I'm not really sure. We'll just have to wait and see. So what I'm going to be building on this is, first off, I'm going to go straight for a Sheen, which is a pretty amazing weapon, I think, to have on Ezreal in general, no matter what you're building on him, whether you're building him AP or AED. So Sheen is going to be my first weapon that I buy, and it will give me the Spellblade little enhancement, and that should really help me out. Crap, I'm missing last hits. I'm going to try to see if I can hit him. Oh, there we go, some poke. So once I get my Sheen, I'll have a little bit of a power spike. Then I'm going to go straight for Rabadons. After I get Rabadons, I might pick up Boots maybe before that. Either I'm going to get Rabadons and then pick up Sorcerer's Boots, or the other way around. I'll pick up Sorcerer's Boots and then get Rabadons. I'll do one of the above, and I'm going to get some poke on this guy. Oh, man. And he just doesn't even know. This Fizz is going to get wrecked. Alright, anyway, so after that, I'm aiming, my ultimate goal here is to poke this Fizz down, because Ezreal mid lane is just pretty powerful, as you can see. AP Ezreal is definitely viable. After I get my Rabadons, I'm gonna head straight towards the Lich Bane, which I think in my opinion is gonna be pretty, like, almost OP. Like, not OP really, but it's gonna be really powerful with my Q, because Ezreal's Q, if you don't already know, pretty much counts as a basic attack, or not pretty much, it does count as a basic attack. So that's kind of how Blue Ezreal works. Like, if you ever built Blue Ezreal before, where like you can kite the crap out of them with the Iceborne Gauntlet or whatever. I'm not gonna be building the Iceborne Gauntlet for kiting, but I will have Aurelia's Ryla's Crystal Scepter, which should be good for kiting. And I'm missing last hits like out the wazoo here because I'm terrible at this game. I'm gonna try to hit that last hit. There we go. I do know that I'm really putting some pressure on this Fizz, but he's still getting quite a bit of last hits, which I didn't know. Gonna go ahead and use my Q there. Now my Q won't hit very much until I get Lich Bane or Sheen, because like I said, since your basic attacks do proc that, since your Q does proc that, then you do some insane damage with your Q when you're playing AP Ezreal, or just Ezreal in general. So yeah, I thought about building Manamune or something of that nature, but I decided not to. Zinja was saying to push him out, but I'm not going in for that. I mean, maybe he'll lure him. Maybe I can lure him out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, I forced a flash. I messed up my little skill shot there, but Zinja got the kill. I don't know if that was worth it, though, honestly. I mean, you always gotta wonder if those little trades are worth it. Well, he says it's worth it, but I don't know. I mean, the opinion there is that now Fizz is 1-1. He gave my mid laner, who is my opponent, and I'd rather him not get kills, get a kill, and not on me, but on another person. So it was no fault of my own that Fizz got a kill. But now Fizz has a kill, so it doesn't matter that it wasn't my fault. I just need to know that he has a kill, and now he's got a gold advantage on me. And although Blitzcrank killed him, that's pretty cool. Although Caitlyn, oh nice bottom lane, nice job. I just find it kind of weird because now he's 1-1 and I'm 0-0. Now, granted, I'm in the lane longer, so if I get my last hits, then I can like, you know, try to get my score higher than his, because he did have to leave lane. But it's early on in the game. Respawn time is very minimal, and you don't really have to worry about respawn time too much this early in the game. So, in my opinion, I don't know if it was worth it or not. I just had a huge conversation about whether it was worth it. Crap. Okay. Yeah, but I just love how Ezreal works. Playing him as ADC is just phenomenally fun. As far as ADC goes, I like playing the role of ADC. I find it a fun role to play, and I'm messing up here so much. But I do find Ezreal to be one of the most fun ADCs that I've ever tried to play. The reason being is because about just how he can outplay people. There are some ADCs that can outplay people. Tristana can do some crazy plays with her, you know, that thing she does. I don't know, rocket jump. That's what it is. There we go. Crap. Oh man, I ran out of mana, as you saw there, and I almost died because of it. Now, that's one thing about Ezreal you gotta watch out, and that's why I thought about burning Tear of the Goddess, but then I didn't. The mana on your Q whenever you're playing ADC, when you're usually using your Q, isn't really that big of a deal at all. In fact, it's pretty minimal mana usage bottom lane, so you're pretty much good to go. But whenever you're doing what I'm doing and you go in mid lane, you are using your W quite a bit, hopefully. And your W, well, it does take 60 mana, so about twice as much. It does have a longer cooldown as well, so you have to deal with that. The abilities that scale with ability power are actually every single one of his skills. Obviously, the best scaling one is ultimate, although his W has a really good scaling as well, and his E. So he does work mid lane. A lot of people think it's like this weird troll pick or something, and it's really not. It's actually a legitimate pick. But I'm not really sure why I leveled up my Q again there. I probably should have leveled up my... Well, I leveled up my W just now, but I'm just now noticing that my Q is level 2, which I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I mean, you get a decent amount of damage. As you just saw, I did about 200 something damage on that because of the Sheen proc on it, which is pretty amazing. But the W that I have and my E and my ultimate, none of those actually proc my Q. Like, they actually give me the ability to use the Sheen. Like, they actually make it available. And what I mean by that is, like, whenever I use one of my other skills, it gives me the Spell Blade so that my next attack hits a lot, and then I can use my Q to hit a lot. So that's the way that I'm going to do it, you know. Press W and then press my Q. Although I missed, that would have been a really good... It's a really devastating combo, and they're just usually not ready for it. In fact, this Fizz gets poked down so much by me that it's hard for him to do anything, because I'm not one of those people who... I mean, you can dive on Ezreal, sure, but then I have my E to just get away. And that's the thing about Ezreal, you know. I can counter his dives, basically. Fizz is known for diving people, so if the enemy is playing a poke-heavy champion like Xerath, and you're playing Fizz, you can pretty, not easily, but you can kind of easily get around that with the simple fact that, oh man, this guy's not the best at Jax. I'm gonna give him that. All right, I could try to snipe him, but I don't know if I want to or not. See, maybe I shouldn't have hesitated, and maybe I should have went for that, but I don't know if that would have killed him, honestly, and it might have just been a waste. So, if he comes back to lane, he's definitely dead, I can tell you that much. Here's Fizz again, coming back to lane after I already bullied him out of lane once, or twice, or something like that. But Ezreal is definitely what I would call a lane bully, almost. I mean, he can really just bully out of lane without him actually taking too much damage, because of the fact that he's ranged. His auto attacks, you know, they aren't terrible, especially when you have the Sheen proc on him. So, I mean, usually you want to be using your Sheen proc on your Q, but boom, and that is how you get it done, folks. Unfortunately, if I Fizz, well, not unfortunately for her, and unfortunately for him, not unfortunately for me. He thought that he could go all in there with his ultimate and everything, but little did he know, Ezreal's burst is just too spooky for him, and he ended up dying. So, I don't know if I got both kills there, but I was wasting all my stuff until I was able to go back. maybe I should go and attack the turret a little bit, but I don't really want to right now. Probably not the best place to be recalling, because obviously Jax could jump out of these bushes, but we'll get it for now. We're going towards the Rabadon's Death Cap now, since we have these boots, so we're going to be boating into the Rabadon's Death Cap, boating Blasting Wand. We're actually going to buy some Stealth Wards, because I need some Stealth Wards. Probably 2 of them, maybe just 1, because I do have my Trinket, and I'm level 9 now, so I can actually use my Trinket every... Like, it's never going to run out. It's 120 seconds since I'm level 9 now, so... I think I'll put 1... Yeah, just 1 there, and obviously 1 there. I just need to make sure that Jax isn't going to gank me, because since I am a lane that's ahead right now, quite a bit ahead, and my team is doing pretty good. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm pretty okay with how my team is doing. They're not doing bad. None of the lanes are fed, and they're just... Some lanes are just doing all right, but that's okay with me. I mean, the thing is that I don't like lanes losing. None of our lanes are technically really losing. They're all pretty close, and that's all I want to see. So I'm obviously gonna put the wards here because of the fact that I could get ganked by Jax pretty easily. It's not that hard to gank in mid lane because there's so many different entrances, and I messed up my Q there, but it's all right. He might try to dive on me, which is just not gonna be fun for me. But I mean, whenever he has to use his E to like actually dodge my abilities rather than actually go in and do damage on me, that's when I know I'm doing a pretty good job. All right, so W and Q, and then I missed, but that's alright. He does have that little timing down a little bit, but see, since I have those wards, doesn't really matter because Jax is coming in, but I know he's coming in, and now I can just kind of poke him from afar if I want to, if I really care to. Xin Zhao's coming mid, so I'll be pretty safe right now. I'm gonna try to pick up some minion kills here. I have a problem of like whenever I'm playing poke like champions, I'll sometimes forget about the actual important part of, you know, I gotta keep killing minions even though I'm poking the crap out of my opponent. I still gotta keep killing those minions, so just gotta keep that on my mind. Draven thankfully hasn't been snowballing, which is good because as you guys probably know if you ever have been against Draven, he can snowball very easily. He's one of those ADCs like where if he gets out of control, he's really out of control. And thankfully they're not doing too much down there to really feed him or anything, so that's good for our team. So we kind of shut him down. I mean, obviously he's still gonna be a threat, but Caitlyn is doing pretty well. She's 3-1, which is really good because Caitlyn is a very safe and effective ADC. She's similar to what Tristana is, a long range, high damage, poke-like champion. Except I'd say she's more of a poke champion, whereas Tristana just really right clicks and she kind of kills people. But either way, I think Fizz went back again, which is just great, honestly, because this Fizz has been out of lane for so long. I have so many levels on him. See, that's the thing about playing a poke champion like Ezreal, where you get so much damage off on him. He only has 41 minion kills. I have exactly double that he has. I'm level 10. He's level 7. He's been out of lane for a really long time now. I'm probably going to ping because I actually saw him, but then he left. So I better give him a heads up that he's probably not going to be there. Or he might be going bottom lane is what I meant to say. There we go. There we go. Hit a Q. And run back and forth, hit him. Alright, so if we go in here, I might hit a minion with my Q really quick just to keep that attack speed buff thing going. And we're not going to be able to get this turret, I don't think. But we'll get really close even if we don't get it. Jax is coming this way, so I'm going to watch out for that. He's probably going to be coming right there. But I'm going to watch for him, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Plus, even if he comes from that way, I've got ways to escape, so I should be pretty safe here. And in fact, you know, I'm putting some major pressure on the enemy team about they have to kind of come over here. Alright, so Xerath shut down Caitlyn. I'm guessing with his ultimate, maybe? Or maybe they were close range fighting, I'm not really sure. This Xerath is almost dead. Almost thinking about using my ult, but I'm not going to. I know I'm going to need that, and honestly, I don't know if I really could have hit him with that anyway. I think it would have been a futile attempt. I think I would have missed, and either I would have missed or I wouldn't have hit enough, and it would have just been a wasted time. So I'm gonna shoot that, and I'm gonna go ward this bush again. My other ward ran out, which is a bummer, but we should be able to deal with it, to be honest. Not really sure what Fizz is doing here. I think he might be trying to come in for some sort of maneuver. I don't know. I'm guessing he's trying to. I mean, he has. The thing about Fizz is that he has to jump you. So I mean, I know that this guy has to come in and jump at me at some point in time if he wants to do any damage. When I can just sit from afar, use that proc, the Sheen proc on my Q, and hit so much damage on him. Although the projectiles, one thing I was reading whenever I was reading if AP Ezreal was even viable, because I was actually going to try it out, but I was going to try it either way. I just wanted to see if other people had success with it, and a lot of people are saying how the projectiles are pretty slow with Ezreal, and I kind of agree with that. I don't know. I mean, I don't play tons of mid laners that use projectiles to really have a really good estimate of what projectiles, how fast they actually usually move. But oh, there goes Draven coming in. Hey Draven, you're not gonna kill me today. Sorry, bud. I only have 250 mana, which I have to watch, because I could definitely kill Fizz if I had full mana, but I do have to watch because my ultimate takes 100 mana. You know, all these things take mana, and if I mess up and I think I have enough mana going into a fight when I really don't, that could be a problem, so I don't want to do that. Missed the last hit there, unfortunately. I'm 2-0, and I have 106 minion kills. So right now this is going good, and late game I've got a pretty good character for later game. Oh crap! I just got hit by a turret. I was trying to pay attention to other parts of the map. Jax might come in on me here. I'm not really sure if he will or not. I don't think it's a good idea for him to, but he looks like he's trying to there. Yeah, I'm just gonna poke the crap out of him because he doesn't even realize how poke heavy Ezreal mid lane is. But what I really like about Ezreal is playing a build that people call Blue Ezreal. You know, like where you build a Mana Immune and stuff, and maybe Iceborne Gauntlet, but on this build you can build Ryla's Crystal Scepter, and it works similar to that. But the way that I like to play Ezreal is this poking champion with like Blue Ezreal, but playing Ezreal with more ADC-like items is usually just more accepted, and not even more accepted, it's just better in general. So a lot of people only play that, and honestly, since it's more effective, I like trying to try out alternatives, and this is actually a viable role for a poking champion, you know, on middle lane, where like later in the game you can do some insane amount of poke damage on the enemy. It's kind of like Vel'Koz, in my opinion, if you want to, you know, a little bit of a comparison to another mid laner or another poke champion. And I think it would work really well in like a poking team comp. I know that some people like to kind of like make their own team comps up, and poking is definitely an interesting one. Okay, apparently I didn't get the kill there. How's Gnar doing top lane? He's 2-0. I mean, yeah, I don't know. See, Jace pushed on a turret, but Gnar is winning the lane. That actually happens quite a bit. It's kind of funny whenever that happens. I'm going to try to snipe him. There you go. See, the thing about Ezreal is you always got to land those skill shots, and it's always about landing those skill shots. And if you don't, it can be bad for you. But if you do, it feels really rewarding. Like that kill I just got there, that was pure like skill shots right there. You know, I hit him with my Q, and I had to, you know, line that one up. And if it missed, then it missed. I didn't really have any follow-ups to that. I probably couldn't have chased after him, so I was just going to have to let him go if he got away. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get Rabadons now. I think I can buy it. Yep, I can. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get Stealth Ward. Probably going to get another one. Yeah, that works. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten two because I could get that, but we'll do that for now. And we're going to be putting in a Lich Bane, so we can't buy anything else. Let's go back to lane. In fact, we haven't used any of our health potions yet. And almost mana potions would have been better in this matchup. But we'll have to see how it goes. So I'm level 13. This Fizz is level 9. I've got quite a bit. I've got the highest minion kills other than Jace in the game. And, you know, I don't play mid lane tons, but I do like playing mid lane. Yasuo is probably one of my favorite mid laners who recently just got nerfed, actually. And a lot of people think that, like, the nerf they did on Yasuo doesn't seem like a lot, okay? I guess it doesn't. It's really not a lot when you think about it, because, I mean, what's 10 movement speed and, like, 60 health? And that's just from the beginning of the game, you know what I mean? But the thing is that a lot of people think, oh, lol, that's not even, you know, nerfing his damage or anything. But in a way it is, because before he could have, you know, with 60 more health, he could have tanked a little bit more damage. He could have done one more hit. He could have had that movement speed to get in, get out, and do more damage. You know, things like this, they indirectly affect how good the champion is. And, you know, taking off 10 movement speed from a champion that everybody was used to having 350 movement speed from the get-go, changes his playing style quite a bit, and I don't know. It's definitely still fun to play. Oh god, Jax is coming in here apparently. Oh god. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to poke this Jax. This is not good for me. He got the jump on me, and I messed up my E. If I'm gonna engage him, I'm definitely gonna have to have my E up, and I can definitely win because of the fact that I'm not playing ADC Ezreal, so not all of my damage is dependent on auto attacks. Start warding this area, however, just to make sure he can't surprise me with any surprise visits. Although he might be coming from the jungle, so I'm gonna go ahead over here and oh, there's Jace. I don't know why I would just put a ward there, but I'm just making sure is what I'm doing. I'm just making sure, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I'm getting a kill there. I'm getting a minion kill again. And the poke on Jace. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm trying to get away here. Trying to get away. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, well, that was bad. We probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't know. Maybe I should have ran the other way. I'm trying to assess the situation about what I could have done there. Unfortunately, Jax didn't get the kill there. I kind of wanted Jax to get the kill because Jace is getting all the kills. Alright, our team just took a dive bomb from doing very well to not doing as well as they were before, but we're still doing okay. And what are we building? So we have the boots, we have the Rabadon's Death Cap, we are gonna build Lich Bane. We're probably gonna build Aurelia's Scepter next, or Ryla's Crystal Scepter, whatever, for the slow and for the ability power and health. Then we're probably going to build either Deathfire Grasp or Zonia's, and then we'll go ahead and do something else, but I'm not really sure, but probably Void Staff, because magic penetration at the end. I'm going to come out with Jace, because I can definitely kill Jace, I feel like, in a fight, but I just kind of messed up. I done goofed last time. Alright, doing lots of damage to him. You might try to poke me, but I think I'm ready for it, honestly. If I had my E up, I could definitely beat him in a fight. But I don't want to tank because I keep forgetting I'm not playing ADC Ezreal. I'm not even playing Blue Ezreal, where I normally would have lots of lifesteal, so I could, you know, take a bunch of minion hits. But 17 damage is actually quite a bit whenever you get hit, like, you know, 10 times with it. That's over 100 damage, and you can't heal that very fast whenever you're playing mid laner, because you almost never have lifesteal. Unless you're building some sort of, like, hybrid mid laner, like where you have like a Hextech Gunblade or something. Alright, so we're gonna put a ward there. Here's Fizz. He's making a scene. Look at him. Oh, okay. If he wants to run this alright with me, I don't really care. Caitlyn's tanking, but it doesn't really matter that she tanks because of the way that Caitlyn works with it. Wow, not the way that she works, but just because she's building ADC and she probably has a limited lifesteal item. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm done. Okay, well that. See how quickly you can just lose control of the game, and that's how this game works, but that's just how you have to deal with things. So quickly and so effectively, we just lost all momentum that we had. We'll be able to still win. I mean, it's an even game right now. It's just that I don't know. It's one of those games that you look back on if you lose, and you just wonder like why you went wrong, and you see these plays that you didn't really do anything wrong. You just got outplayed. You know, Xerath solos you, and Fizz comes in with you know, with his ultimate, and you just can't really do anything about it. These kind of things. Am I getting a lag right now? I thought I saw a stutter. Whatever. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I wasn't experiencing lag. I'm gonna try to go kill the Xerath. I don't think he has that much movement speed, so I can definitely chase him down. As long as I can get there in time. Caitlyn's gonna chase him now. Although I don't know if Caitlyn has the movement speed to chase him. To be honest, I don't know why she went in there. She has the same amount of movement speed, actually. Okay. Well, whatever. By the way, Blitzcrank got an update. He looks better now. Quite a bit better, in fact, and I think that's actually pretty cool that they do that. Even if they don't actually give them a full update, they give them a visual update, and I like that. I think they need a lot of champions that need visual updates, including people like maybe Pantheon or, you know, Udyr and stuff like that. But Udyr is a different example because they actually take a lot of time to do someone like Udyr because he has so many different things you have to keep in mind whenever you're making a skin for him. Alright, there we go, we got him. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to get that or not, but I ended up not getting it, but it works either way. Okay, nice job, Caitlyn. Oh man, the damages. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for some minions to get here. Although, this Fizz going in with the ultimate. And this Fizz is trying to make a move here. Oh boy. This Jax. I'm running. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have flashed. I was dead either way. And I don't know. There was multiple mistakes that I made in that situation, and I try to figure out what I did wrong. Honestly, I think the fact that I flashed, I wasted my flash, even though I knew I was gonna die, because I knew Fizz could jump like within another 8 seconds, and it was obvious that he was gonna catch up to me. I didn't even have really a scepter yet, so it's not like I could have slowed him or anything. I don't know. Well, you'll win some, you'll lose some, I guess. And there goes the, the idea that even when you're win lane, that doesn't really mean you win the game. And a lot of people think that laning phase is the most important phase, and that's 100% wrong. I've had so many games where I have gone like 1-4 laning phase, and then once I started roaming doing team fights, at the end of the game I'm like 20 and like whatever, like only like 2 more deaths than before. It's because of the fact that team fights are what really matter. Laning phase is important, and laning phase can be the deciding factor on whether you're fed or not. And I wouldn't even say I was fed, and I wasn't really like a character that could really snowball completely out of control. Like, maybe if I was playing Yasuo, okay, and I was 2-0, and then I could have roamed to other lanes, gotten kills, moved around, and in general just gotten a lot more strong, then the other lanes would be behind, I would be really ahead, our other lanes would be ahead, and it would generally just be really good. But I don't know, things happen. Not really sure how long this game's gonna take. Actually, I'm gonna come after Jax here because I know I want to kill him. There we go, got him. I got him with my E, actually, which I didn't think that was actually going to kill him. I thought I would have to aim my skill shot, and I missed my skill shot, so I was kind of bummed out. She's doing a question mark, not really sure why. And if I engage on this, I'm not going to engage on them, but if I start poking this Xerath and this Fizz, hopefully Xerath won't hit a stun on me is what I'm hoping, because if he does, this could spell my disaster. But Nara's coming in, Caitlyn's on her way, and hopefully we'll be able to win this little engagement. Ezreal's poke has about the same range as Xerath, maybe? I mean, Xerath's is probably obviously bigger, but I mean, it's comparable. So hopefully we'll be able to make something with that. What is she building? Okay, she's got Infinity Edge. That's actually a really good build on Caitlyn. I see some people build the Hurricane really early on, and it's just a weird build. So we're gonna go in on this. Gonna use my ultimate right there. Gonna use that. Oh, the damage. That's some pretty awesome damage, I'm gonna be honest there. Okay, Caitlyn using her ult. Alright, that works. I've got both buffs now, which is pretty interesting. I'm gonna use my W and use my Q. Missed both. Apparently I'm that bad. Okay, so I'm gonna try to beat this Fizz out of pure skill shotting, but that doesn't work because my cooldowns are down. Okay, I'm gonna text from my friend, actually. He wants to play some LOL, but I'm in the game and I'm recording, so I can't right now. Alright, so we got Lich Bane, which is actually a pretty cheap purchase there. Zen, WTF are you doing? I don't know. What is he doing? I don't know what that was directed at. I mean, he wasn't actually in the fight, so I don't know. Maybe he's just mad. Anyhow, either way, what time is it right now? Okay, it's 6:05. We can probably end this in a brisk manner. 30 minutes in. I'd say this game is over by 40 minutes in, so we've got that. I'm probably going to start building Rylas, so we'll get this because it gives health, and honestly at this point, ability power isn't going to help me as much as health would. So let's get health, and we'll get the amplifying totem as well. Now, whenever I get this, it's actually going to be pretty fun because it gives me the slow and it gives me that kiting ability, and it's going to be really good against someone like Fizz, who can be a problem whenever he's jumping around and has lots of movement speed or whatever. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. But I thought for a second Gnar was an enemy, and I was going to really freak out. So whenever you use your Q, it's actually automatic. I think it just applies the Lich Bane proc to it directly. Yeah, see how that did like 315 damage plus the 218? It's ridiculous how much damage your Q can do whenever you're playing AP Ezreal. It's actually more than AD Ezreal sometimes. Oh man, I just missed my ultimate. I don't know what I was doing there. What am I doing with my life? Shoot one in the bush? No, he's not there. Alright, so there's Fizz right there. I'm going to use my burst. Alright, he's dead. Oh my god, the burst. Okay, apparently Caitlyn got the kill. Maybe that was a combination of Caitlyn and me fighting there that did all that damage, because I don't know if I could have done all that damage. I could have, but I don't know if I could have done it that effectively. So I'm gonna move around here. I'm trying to kill this blue buff, but I remembered I don't have lifesteal and I don't have that much AD, so it's actually a pretty big feat to try to kill this thing. And I might die. Nah, I wouldn't die on this. At least I don't think I would. Maybe I would. Be funny if I did, actually. I just actually laugh really hard if I actually died on this. So there you go. I'm going back to base now. I got blue buff. Jax is over there. Caitlyn probably shouldn't go in on Jax alone, simply because of the fact that she's an ADC, and Jax counters a lot of ADCs because of his Counter-Strike ability, and he can dodge attack damage for the longest time, and then he can just stun you, which basically makes him dodge for the longest time because you're stunned and you can't do anything. Alright, so we haven't actually pushed the inhibitor down yet. We're probably going to do it soon, so I'm assuming my teammates are coming to push down this inhibitor and start pushing for the win. They have not pushed our lanes nearly as far as we've pushed theirs, so that is one good thing about this. Okay, Jace coming in there with his Q, I think. I don't think my poke is actually longer than Jace's, which is unfortunate for me, but let me go with my ultimate. Boom! And then picking up some kills. Let me use that. Gonna use my W. Oh, picking up those kills all day long. Jace's poke, though, very powerful. Gotta watch out for it. Anyway, so we'll go with that. And Fizz is attacking who right now? Okay, Jace is coming in. And he's dead. Gotta get that burst off, you know. Alright, so Fizz comes in. This could be a bad day for everybody. Wow. I thought maybe I could actually... What is Magnum Pilos or whatever his name doing? He just keeps disconnecting and connecting. That's kind of weird, but we got really his Crystal Scepter now, which will give us quite a bit of a thing. So, let me see here. I'm trying to think. I have 30 seconds to actually decide what I'm going to build next. So, Deathfire Grasp or Zonia's. I think Zonia's might be the way to go, simply because of the fact that that huge burst amount of damage won't always really help me, and I think the armor will really help in the situation that I'm in right now, where there's a Jax that is kind of getting out of control. Maybe not, though. I mean, he's not that good right now. Oh, he's 8-1. Okay, never mind. He is out of control and snowballing fast. So, yeah. Let's see here. Blitzcrank. What is he? I don't know. My friend. Okay, apparently my friend is spectating, and he texted me and he said that Blitzcrank is building some wacky stuff, which I don't know if he is. Athene's Unholy Grail. I don't know. I don't even play Blitzcrank, so the Unholy Grail might be a little bit weird, but everything else seems pretty much in order. They're doing Baron. I'm gonna try to steal Baron. I'm gonna steal Baron from him. It's gonna be funny. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it hard. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, this is not how I planned this to go down. I'm gonna keep trying to go for some poke here, but apparently my team just died, so that's not good. I'm trying to poke more. Come on. Boom. Okay, you're dead. Boom. Boom, you're dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're dead. Come on. Did I get Ignite on him? Oh yeah. Did I get a triple kill? Triple kill. I just took on their entire team, and I got a triple kill. Take that. Alright. There you go. That was actually pretty good. The plays you can make with Ezreal are pretty awesome with that E. Now, could I have gotten out there alive? Probably not, but I don't even know. I'm actually getting a lot of AP. I didn't assume I could actually get this much AP by the end of the game, but I'm actually gonna have a lot more than that too, because I get 120 from this and then 70 from Void Staff, so it's quite a bit of AP. The scaling is pretty good. I mean, look at the scaling on the ultimate. Now, the scaling with AP on the ultimate is a lot better than the scaling with the AD, so I'm not really used to having that much damage on my ultimate. I'm used to like wave clearing and stuff like that, but it'll be interesting to play a little bit differently. Gnar should be able to get him. Okay, there you go. So, we're good. We're just gonna go back straight into battle here. I think actually I'm gonna pick up the alacrity. I think I'm on my boots simply because of the fact that what am I doing here? All right. The reason being is because it gives me some movement speed, but since I have this, which gives me the 5% movement speed, the 20 movement speed, and then the 5% will give me over 400, as you can see. So I think that's better than Furor, because of the Furor thing. I mean, sure, I mean it's good, but I think this will overall benefit me more. So, I'm not really sure what Xin Zhao is doing. He's been in and out of this game so many times that I'm just baffled that I don't even know, that he's even trying to join again. But, I'm coming back mid lane. Their enemy team isn't even down. They're just not in action. I'm not really sure what they're doing. Jace is coming in here with some poke apparently, but I'm going to poke him right back. We destroyed one of their inhibitors. They have not destroyed any of our inhibitors, which is good. We're going to try to win a poke battle here, but we are up against Jace, and Jace is very good at poking, so I need to out-poke them. Okay, so Jax is right here. Use my ultimate. Boom. I hopefully get some damage. Okay, there we go. Got one of them down, but we are very close to dying here. I'm going to use my W, going to use my Q, using everything I got. I'm going to come in here with my Q, my W. Try to get my Q off. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay. GG? Why are you saying GG, man? This is... I mean, sure it's 4v5, but we've still got a pretty big chance at this. I'm doing pretty swell right now. I'm doing 12 and 7. 12, 7, and 7. So, I don't think we can build anything else. Oh man, if only the Xin Zhao would be here, I think we could really legitimately have a chance of winning this, but I don't know. I mean, League of Legends is one of those games where it's all about teamwork, and if you lose team, then it doesn't matter how bad they were to begin with. And Xin Zhao wasn't even that. I mean, he was 1 and 7, but I mean, he wasn't that bad though. Like in team fights, it's good to have another person, no matter how bad they are. It just gives you that slight upper hand against the enemy team. Whereas we're only 4 people, and we might be good 4 people, but it's up against, 5 people, even if some of them aren't that good. But for the most part, they're all doing alright. They're not doing too bad. We're doing pretty terrible right now. So, I don't know. I mean, this could be GG, but I don't like surrendering usually, and I'm not going to surrender. Yeah, your autos do 420 damage? Okay. That makes sense, because, I mean, you got... Yeah, that makes sense. I would say that definitely makes sense, especially if you're going for a mana meme mode. Jace is definitely actually a fun character to play. He's one of those characters that just never falls off, and he's just always good. There's not that many people who just are like Jace. He's just always good. Also, Jax is going to try to backdoor us, I feel like. Maybe he's not going to, but who knows? Who knows with that Jax, You never know what that kid's going to do. You never know. I think Jace is actually over there. Okay. The damage that just was inflicted upon me in a mere fraction of a second was pretty insane. Actually, I want to look at that. His ultimate apparently hit a lot on me, but yeah, that did a chunk of my health. All right. At this point, I would say it's a good game simply because Jax is in our base, but Caitlyn should be able to kill Jax if she really needed to. Oh boy, no, this could be bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, now that's GG. I don't see how we could get back from this one. That's GG. I'm still gonna upload this though because I like showing games that I win and I lose, and I think that why'd you guys not back off? I don't know. Why did you not back off? I don't know, that's a good question. Anyway, that was GG. It was a good game by everybody, and anyway, I'll see you guys next time with another video.